beautiful wonders of their own. Note that the S in science stands for safety. And when the tables are turned against you, don't be afraid to set aside your refined intelligence for the raw instincts of survival.
Aha! Haha!
Just don't lose your head.
I slept for 4 hours.
Learning in the field of intelligence can offer even more benefits in this modern
I took a nap and I got up and tried to watch TV and then I went back to bed at like 8 p.m. I did watch the rest of the boys.
I've been up trying to get my portfolios updated with a few pieces. I got a few of them.
I made eggs with jalapenos and pepper vinegar and hot sauce and garlic and salt and butter. A lot of butter. I like the butter.
Butter.
None of that margarine bullshit. Real
Butter's
butter.
better for you than margarine.
Well, was it Napoleon originally developed margarine, or his council somewhere in there, to be a cheaper source of fat for his army. And they made it up, but they still made it out of animal fats and shit. When they switched it to vegetable fats is when it started being bad for people.
Crisco was an important ingredient for. What was an important ingredient for? I want to say wax for candles. Either wax for candles or one of the ingredients for soap. And people were like, "Hey, why don't we make this into? Why don't we make this into a cooking ingredient so we can survive?" You know, because electricity happened. But like a little. If you take butter and if you put it in a pan, like if you have a stick of butter and if you just wipe it in a hot pan and it coats the pan, that's healthier for you than oil. I use avocado oil where permitted.
Fancy ass matte being.
But it's not cheap. And half the time when you get avocado oil, if you get cheap avocado oil, it's not avocado oil. It's spliced with other stuff. But because of regulations, they don't have to put what percentage of what is what on there. So you really got to be careful with that.
Because there's no nutritional value to it, so they don't have to list it as a food ingredient.
Well, which is why I normally use butter more than anything, because you can't really lie about butter not being butter.
It's just butter. Call me butter, baby, because I'm on the road.
But I mean, like, I got olive oil that I'll use if I'm making something particular, and if I need to use coconut oil, I'll use coconut oil. There's not many applications that you can use it in, though, unless you want all of your food tasting like coconut oil.
I don't care for coconut oil. I like coconut milk, but it fucking goes right through me. Well, I guess everything pretty much does that, so.
I love coconut milk. Kroger had this, it was like a mix between coconut milk and something else. Like, drink at the store. And I don't think they have it anymore, but it was really good, and I can't remember what it was. It's very unfortunate.
We have the Mexican ones down here, though. Coconut water, and they have like different flavors, and then they put it in something else that I had the other day that was real good, that I didn't know had coconut water in it. It gave me the super squirts.
The Kroger in Miamisburg, for some reason, even though Miamisburg is like all white people town, the Kroger Miamisburg has a much larger international section than mine does here. And they have this imported Jamaican peanut butter drink. And it's not like a shake, it's not like a slurry, it's just a drink that it's sold in a box. It's a boxed peanut butter drink, and it's pretty good.
Box juice. Some oxtail and peas and rice and a box juice. Piece of that white boy shit. We don't want none of that white boy shit. Blood clot peas. I did finish the boys last night, or yesterday, because we got up early because it rained. Not early enough, because it rained at like 10 something started, and at like 11:30 we went to lunch, and it stopped by the time we went to lunch. And then we come back and they're like, well, let's wash the tractors and grease them and do all the shit we do on Monday. We'll go ahead and get it done. I'm like, fuck no, because it's miserable fucking hot now. I mean, like, the sun come back out with furious vengeance, anger. And it just muggy as fuck because it rained like hell for a minute there. And we're in the creek and they're like, well, we could probably go back down there and try. I'm like, motherfucker, you can't get that creek to drain when it's not been just like poured down rain in. You're not getting it to drain today. Like, you might as well give that shit up. We don't got nothing else to do. Well, let's go the fuck home. It's Friday. Fuck it. I need the money, but I don't want it.
Let's go. Let's leave. I'm tired of this motherfucker. Let's get out.
Then Todd called, asked me if I want to work Saturday, and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Sorry, give me a second.
I always
give me a second
turn or
to
work
pronounce
Saturday.
the amount of F that I'm gonna have to pronounce. Fuck no.
No, I'm not one to miss a Saturday. I generally, any Saturday they ask, I'm like, if you need. That's my go-to for every time. They're like, do you want to work Saturday? I'm like, if you need. Because they know I will.
Working today then?
No. See, because I told him the same, like, normally, yeah, if you need. And he's like, yeah. I mean, I can probably get somebody else. It's just running a roller for Brian and them, the Floridians, who are across the highway at Beaver Ruin, the same place we're at. That's an hour from the house. So I'm going to drive 2 hours to work fucking, I think they said they were going to leave at like 2:30 or something, like 7, because all they'll let them work. They're in overdone. Leave at 2:30. So basically, I'm getting like 4 hours worth of actual pay, because 2 hours of it is just driving up there and back to run a roller for the Floridians. He said, Brian said he'd buy you a case of beer. I'm like, I don't
know that transaction is really
as soon as he said fucking Brian and them, I'm like, well, I do got something, but let me call Mama and see if she's coming tomorrow or something. I waited about 45 minutes. I'm like, yeah, texting back. Oh, I can't. I got stuff. I got to do this and blah blah.
Oh man, I just found out that I just found out that I had a 5th grandparent and they died, so I gotta go deal with that. I mean, you have a great time though. It sounds like you're gonna have a great time. You enjoy that case of beer for me. You know, bottoms up for me, bud. But I'll talk to you next week. Okay, see you. Bye.
Well, it's just riding a roller, so it's not like, I mean, any fucking body can do it.
No, but for the amount of gas it's gonna take you to get there, it's not worth it.
No.
You're gonna be coming out like negative.
No, I mean, I'll make like $40, $50. But again, it's just, I don't feel like fucking, I don't want to, because it is unbearably hot, at least it was yesterday. I'm assuming it's probably the same today. And I just don't want to do it. So I told them no this Saturday. They don't call me Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock and be like, hey, you want to work Saturday? Fucking ask me goddamn Wednesday, Thursday.
Or Friday morning.
Hell, Friday morning, yeah. I mean, which again, generally, there's only been like 2 of all the Saturdays in the many years I've worked there. There's only been 2 Saturdays I turned down. This was the second. And that's because fucking the first one I didn't have a choice, and then this one I just didn't want to do it. I didn't feel good yesterday anyway.
You never feel good.
No, I don't. It's starting to be a thing. I'm gonna have to go like see if doctor can fix said shit all the time feeling.
Like physical shit? Like I feel sicky all the time, or like with you're tired, or what?
Yeah, all that.
Oh, what's that? You want me to prescribe you medication? I can do that. I can be a useless doctor. Here you go, son.
Try this one. We'll see if that works. If that doesn't work, come back and we'll try you on another one. Eventually we'll figure out something that works out of, you know, trial and error. If you don't die first. Instead of me doing my job as a doctor and using my education to, you know, come up with how to fix your problem.
Speaking of doing my job, I'm pretty sure Allie's got that job.
That's what you said.
So I'm excited for her.
85's pretty good, especially for a like starting salary. This means there's room to grow in there. So.
Well, it sounds like
dog.
she's gonna be more of a marketing manager, but she's basically doing the same shit there that she's doing here.
Just for more money and better fucking
More money, and they work with a better system. So our system is from 2014, which working with a decade-old database system is pretty fucking unheard of. This thing is so archaic that you can't upload and download data straight from there. You have to download it through an Excel sheet.
Ew.
So anytime that they have marketing events, they can't just pull up a contact through that system. They have to download all 2-something thousand lines of contacts and weed through all the duplicates, the misspellings, the old ones, the updated ones, the new ones, if there's any that have changed their names, if they're doing business ads, because you have plenty of those in there. You have to filter through all of those and look by the date to see which ones are new. Which isn't difficult, but it's tedious, and it takes a lot of fucking time, and it's very annoying.
Well, time is money, though. More time you waste fucking around with that stupid old shit, you just have it done already. There's a lot to be said about it, so.
Anytime that there's any kind of survey that they want people to do at a show, they can't just have them do a survey and then have that data sent immediately to the system. They have to outsource the survey through, like, you know, Google Survey or SurveyMonkey, and then take that data, put it on an Excel sheet, and then manually upload that into the system. We're basically a step up from using paper.
Yeah, you probably better go back to paper.
So, yeah, probably. Speaking of, I think those Jerrys are finally fucking gone.
Jerry?
Don't worry about them snooping about our desks anymore.
Come, fellows.
We know you are hiding the paper. We know you have the papers here.
You have the papers on the jewels in the floorboard.
We Germans are very particular about things that are very flammable and where they are that they don't belong. We're very peculiar about that.
We come back tomorrow. We cut off your Johnson.
I have to find the card.
Did you see my little picture of Percy with her little head laid on my arm when I was
saw that. She's adorable.
I woke up, she just sleep with her little
baby.
chin on my arm. I almost couldn't move. I was like,
Just
damn, I
a
can't get to the
precious
phone.
little baby. Baby. it raining? No, it's kind of cloudy.
It rained like a motherfucker here yesterday.
So it would make a lot of sense to, okay, cat not on the sketchbook. It would make a lot of sense to bring the motorcycle down to the motorcycle shop, especially when looking for saddlebags or saddlebag rack or anything like that. Which I need to go out there and measure the distance between the rack bolts. But the forecast has been saying that it's supposed to be raining and all shitty and stuff this morning, so I don't want to take it down and then it be like soaking fucking wet. Hi, boo.
These eggs is fucking good. Ooh, that's a lot of butter.
Make a move to a town that's right for me.
I started watching some I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look. It started out good.
I've been watching murder documentaries.
Fucking Tim used to watch all kind of murder. Fucking, what is it, Snapped. That was like our favorite show was Snapped. I'm like, bitch, you trying to tell me something? Because, you better do it while I'm asleep, because I do all the cooking. So you can't poison me.
Get lost.
Yeah, man, I won't kill you first.
This channel does, like, particularly gruesome cases. Like, there was one where autistic teenager stabbed a homeless man to death. Cut off his hands, jabbed his eyeballs in, cut off his head, gave him a Joker smile before cutting off his head, broke all of his ribs, cut him open, didn't quite disembowel him, but was feeling all around in his guts.
Fuck?
He put the guy's body in his car. He put the head and the hands in the trunk, and then he drove the car into the river via the boat ramp at like 3 in the morning. Figured that, well, the body washed out of the car, I guess. The car didn't like wash away or anything. He took the hands and the head with him. He put I don't know how he did this. He put the head in a leftover pizza box. I don't know how that happens. That's like quite literally shape doesn't fit here. Took it home, double bagged the head, left it in his closet, and then I think he said he threw the hands in the trash. So he called his parents about his car, and then they got to the scene in the river, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just an autistic teenager that's bad at driving, womp womp." And then they pulled the car up out of the river, and they found a bunch of blood on it. And he gave them some bullshit answer, and they're like, okay, if you say so. And his parents were the one that, his mama was putting away his laundry or something. And she found the double bagged thing in the closet that was heavy. And so she took it into the sink because she said it was wet a little bit too, like it was moist. And she opened the first one, opened the second one, and she saw a little bit of an ear and some hair, and she freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, I'd imagine I would probably do the same.
And the 2 hour, what do I say? The 2 hour. It wasn't really a questioning, because they didn't really have to question him on anything, because he immediately came clean. He came clean when they got there. They said, "Son, what are we gonna expect to find in your room?" And he blatantly said, in the fucking driveway, a severed head with human hands. Oh? His mama's like wailing in the fucking yard because all of their lives are over. That family's forever gonna have that association with them.
I shouldn't do
They
what
asked
I did.
the investigators asked everyone at his school. They asked teachers, classmates, friends. They were like, "So, are you shocked?" And they're like, "No, but we're kind of surprised that he didn't kill more people. We're kind of surprised he didn't shoot up the school, if anything."
Oh, we knew it was coming. You know, when? Because he wasn't good at it. Think of how many he got away with.
Then there was another one about a woman from Florida moved to California. Drugs. Had a kid. Drugs, trailer park drugs, trailer park. There were 3 women involved. There was a rumor that this lady had been fucking this woman's husband for drugs. And the woman did not like that, so she took her and her daughter. They invited her over, kind of like, hey, water under the bridge, let's blah 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 blah, talk it over, whatever. They beat her over the head with a crowbar a couple times. They dragged her out into the woods, started tasing her out in the woods many a time. I think it was the mother who poured gasoline on her and lit her on fire. They left a bunch of evidence at the scene, like they left their shoes, they left their clothes, they left all the gas can and everything there.
A bunch of dope shits.
The woman survived the initial burns.
Holy fuck.
Her entire body was covered in second-degree burns. The fire marshal couldn't tell if she was black or white.
Jesus.
She lived for a few hours, and then they had to put her in medically induced coma. Yeah. And she couldn't. She was asking about her kids. She said, "Is there any family that I can talk to before you can put me under?" And they said, "Your burns are so severe that we're gonna have to put you under now. I'm gonna be the last person that you're gonna talk to." And the mama did a whole like, "Oh, we don't know who killed her," blah 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 blah, and they're niggerish. So it was real satisfying to hear that she got the death sentence and is awaiting execution. Naturally, her county-appointed lawyer is trying to fight that because they claim that that there was a falsification of evidence. I don't know what you can falsify when you set a woman on fire and she gives a testimony with names and addresses and, yeah, they live in that trailer. They set me on fire. Their names are, you know, LaTanya, Tisha, or Tanisha, or whatever.
Something with a Lynn.
Yeah. Well, no, not Lynn, because they all like blackses and shit. Now, if the roles were reversed, and if it was a bunch of white people that caught a black woman on fire in the woods, you'd have heard about that fucking everywhere.
Oh yeah, real quick. It'd have been a whole thing. They'd had to put up a whole news fucking story about it and all this blah blah blah. Had to turn it into a racial thing to make sure that everybody pays attention to it.
I need to finish this drawing, but I also need to be out of here by... Probably 9.
Huh?
I want to go to that motorcycle shop in
Oh, yeah.
Cincinnati.
I thought you
'cause
said
they're
you weren't
open.
going because it's rain or something.
Well, I want to ride the bike there, but if it's
All the
it's
pieces
gonna
that you're gonna
rain-
find, as far as like saddlebags shit, they're all aftermarket and they're fucking already measured to fit the bike.
So,
They'll like have one that
I-
will fit it.
I can't find any rack for this bike. There's racks for other models of Honda for other years, and I don't know that they're gonna fit. And they all take forever to fucking arrive. I've looked on Amazon for all of them. They now
Yeah, they're
say
gonna
like
take
July
forever.
30th before they arrive.
Yeah.
And I don't have one. And being that I'm going on road trip next weekend, I kind of need to look to see if any place has. Cycle Gear has a universal one. It's a weird, funky little thing. 3 pieces, and you screw them together in the shape that you need them. So it looks real fucking wonky. But there's gonna be a bag over it, so what do you care? Are you chewing my hairbrush?
No.
Don't do that. Get
I'm
off
not.
of that. Go
I'm
on, get.
totally not doing that.
Where's my fucking... Here, look. Here's my Taco Bell bag. Get ready for Diablo sauce.
I have Diablo sauce. I went to Taco Bell Thursday.
And done. That's what it says. I'm gonna throw another one at
That's
you.
what mine said.
I have
used some
one on
this
here that
morning in
says,
my
sorry,
eggs.
Mom. I'm gonna give that to her tonight. Yeah. I bet you didn't like that soft flap of a fucking hot sauce packet. Bam! You're gonna have a bad time if you chew on that. You're gonna have a terrible time if you chew on that.
Do it. Don't be a pussy.
I ain't raised no bitch. Man, they be stuffing the burritos at my location. I got a beefy 5-layer, one of the beefy milk crunch burritos from the, you know, the $3 value menu, because that's a thing. And then I got a chicken chalupa. I had the beefy 5-layer and I was about full off of that motherfucker alone. Like, normally they look like taquitos.
No, the beefy 5-layers? Shit, those motherfuckers are huge. That's
Well,
what me
when
and,
you have a place that makes them, right? But, like, you know, when
It's
they
mostly
stamp on all the
beans,
shit.
Me and Jackson went to Taco Bell the other day. He bought me lunch Wednesday. Because I had any money, but he didn't get paid till Friday. So Thursday, he didn't have any money. So I was like, well, I'll buy Thursday. So we went to Taco Bell. I got one of those Ritz boxes, the new big Ritz thing.
Yeah, you talked about that. You
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
really, like, impressed with it?
I was once I got into it where the Ritz was.
Mmm.
Like, it seems like in the picture, the whole thing has got this giant, not Ritz, but Cheez-It square on it. But it's really not to the outside edges. Like, you got to get almost to the middle before you start hitting it. And then it was really good. Plus, they did go overboard on the fucking sour cream. And I got jalapenos added. And I'm talking about this little hot-ass little Mexican chick back there. Put like 8 whole jalapenos sliced up on this motherfucker. Like, you took a bite and there's like 8 slices of jalapeno per bite. Every fucking bite. And I'm like, God, yeah. And I put the Diablo sauce on there. And then they have an avocado guacamole that's really good. Or avocado, what is it? No, it's a
Avocado
guacamole,
ranch?
guacamole salsa verde.
Mmm.
So it's like avocado, more consistency. It's a little thicker than salsa verde, but it's got the flavors of both. Like, it's half and half. It was really good, and I ordered like fucking 4 packs, and she gave me 1 apiece, and I'm like, where's the rest? I got my 4 packs. I brought the motherfuckers home. I put them on something. I don't give a shit. But it was that big rich thing, crunch wrap, supreme, and then it was a 5-layer burrito and some taco fries that you dip in the cheese, nacho fries. And I ate them fries and like half that rich thing. I brought the 5-layer home. I ate it for dinner. I ate the rest of my damn crunch wrap at like 3 o'clock before we left. I was hungry again. Like, I'm going up the truck and getting the rest of my lunch.
All at work, all week, I've just had salad. And that's okay because I made it big as hell and I had a bunch of toppings on it.
I love salad. I mean, there's nothing healthy about the salads I eat, but I love them.
Hey.
I want to know how big this bomb they dropped was if 200 years later the whole country is still irradiated.
What?
In Fallout.
Oh.
How big was that bomb? To be fucking 200 something years and there's still radiation everywhere? That's not a thing.
Well, because there's multiple bombs dropped.
I guess. Your trap missed. I'm totally standing dead in front of it. I think my dog is getting stronger. Ow.
Yes. The radiation.
That he's immune to, apparently. It only hurts me. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, don't swim in that. You'll get irradiated. Nah, I'm fine. Pussy. What the hell was that? Oh. Booty twaps. Booty twaps everywhere. I can't get up there. Can I move that? I can. What the hell keeps exploding and going off and shit? Oh, the dog's running through all the traps. Costing me XP, dog. Stop it. Let me defuse those. Steal the bombs, I can sell them. I don't just need those mines and shit.
I always have an excess of mines.
I sell
And
them.
then whenever I remember that I have an excess of mines, I like set up an entire mine territory where I am just to get rid of them. Like, damn, I have a lot of grenades. I guess I'm just gonna press R1 for a while.
Nah, I will do that. Which I don't generally have an excess because I use a lot of grenades. What I do need to fucking start storing some more of is food. I have
Yeah,
so
not
much
food.
food. No, I mean like healing food, like steak or what is it, Brahmin steak, ribeye steaks or whatever.
Sweet.
Dragonfly meats and all that blah blah blah, where you cook it. You know that doesn't give you radiation shit. I have so much of that, it's ridiculous. Like I just told around all the time, trying to get hurt just to eat and get life back. Okay, I have baked bloatfly, blood
You just
bug
start
steak,
jamming, you know,
crispy squirrel bits,
ramen. You just start jamming Brahmin steak in Mama Murphy's dead rigor mortis mouth.
grilled
Come on, Mama.
ragstag, iguana soup, Mirelurk cake, Mirelurk queen steak, mole rat chunks, radstag stew, I have 32 refreshing beverages, ribeye steak, roasted Mirelurk meat, sting wing fillet. I sell stim packs at this point, cause fuck it, why not? Yao guai ribs. I think I'm gonna eat one of those. It just adds a bunch of weight that I carry around, which I mean I use it. It's not like it's not helpful, but I don't get hurt enough to use it fast enough, I guess. Just standing there with a rocket launcher, looking the other way. Thank God. She had me dead to rights. Cucumber! Hey, cucumber! I need to find a dismantling station so I can get rid of some of this, but still keep it. So I have things that let me carry more, but I kind of like to save them for emergency purposes because I don't have a lot of them. I do have some more tar berries, that's right. I can make some more grape, not grape. Move, dog! God, you're worse than my cats, I swear. Move! Why don't you go play with your sister? She's in the window. She likes to look at the outside. She just doesn't like to go out there.
Would that be Callie?
Yeah. Actually,
I've been out there
that's
before.
really...
It didn't really do anything for me no more.
It's basically both of them. They love to sit there and look outside and act like they want to go outside real bad. Till it's time to go outside and they're like, mm-mm. No, it's hot and I don't want to. That sounds like a bad idea. They get out there for half a second and they're like, it sucks out here. Take me back there. Immediately start panting as they go out the front door.
Have I told you that Melissa is the fat office bitch that I don't particularly like?
I'm not sure if you said her name,
but... Fat heifer ass bitch.
I know there is one. I'd imagine she's probably the one that nobody likes.
She's been there 11 years somehow.
That's why nobody that works there likes her, because management likes her. Probably sucks a lot of ding dong. Oh, you management, let me see your wiener.
You must not have seen where I said that, she's shaped like two wide ends of a funnel taped together. Fat as hell in the gut, in the hips and ass. But she got little tiny legs, and she got kind of big wings, but not big arms.
Like a substitute teacher.
Uh-huh. Substitute teacher shape, that's perfect. She's gonna hear me blurt out from my desk one day, I know that substitute teacher shaped ass bitch isn't telling me to do this now. She'll tell us to do her accounting work and then CC our boss in it, like she's sticking up for herself. She gets to work from home for the rest of... Well, she did get to work from home for the rest of this week. Because her dog had surgery. And I guess she doesn't have a crate, nor a cone, nor, well, no, or, you know, even a bathroom door that latches shut.
And see where Biden's fucking approval rating hit the lowest that it's ever been, 34%.
Did you see that Jill had to walk him off the stage?
I mean, you better be glad it's low, because if it ever gets to like, what, 70%, they just shoot you.
I mean, you know, ideally, he would have been shot by now.
No, because then Harris would be fucking president, we'd be double fucked.
Now, you didn't let me finish. Everyone also in that administration would have been shot by now.
Quick, get all of them.
We can't trust none of them here. Get away and get all of them.
Well, they can't take the same vehicle.
That's why they fly 2 alternating helicopters.
I have Air Force One and Air Force Two. There's ants on my damn cat food yesterday. I
What,
throw it away.
like the bag was open?
Mm-mm. In the actual plate, like in the bathroom floor where I put it. They were coming from where the hose comes out of the wall into the toilet. They didn't seal the fucking hole around it. Either that or the seal underneath the toilet. They were coming right from the back side of the toilet. It was just like fucking 10 or 12 walking back and forth into old cat food.
Mine, I have ants that'll come up through the kitchen floor because they can't seal none of the floors here. They can't do nothing right. Oh, they come up from some pieces in the carpet too.
I mean, like I said, it wasn't but fucking... Like, I didn't even notice them at first. But so damn few of them. But I went and got the spray. And I threw away the... a little bit of cat food that they left over fucking with. They weren't in the plate. They were just getting the stuff off of the floor where they make a mess with it every time they eat. Because they're fucking the clumsiest, weirdest children. And then I sprayed all around the base of the toilet and against the wall right there where they were. And just threw the cat food away, put some new up on top of the dryer so they wouldn't get on that floor where it was bug spray. Let it set a minute and then just fucking wet a mop with just warm water. Put a little hand soap down there just to fucking clean up the chemical. Put it back. No problem since. Well, I've never had ants.
They're annoying.
They'll get a foot. I figured out that they're getting those summertime fleas from the windows. The windows don't seal all the way. So they're laying in the fucking window, and the fleas are just jumping up there to the window like, hey, I can get in there and get that motherfucker.
$900 a month apartment.
Yeah. So, yeah. 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 I'm gonna start on that one. I finally had to put the pink cat and the boa in the goddamn top of the closet.
Because they keep fucking with it.
They figured out how to get all the way up there to that little shelf where the hat above the like towel rack and shit. I don't know how they've consistently figured out how to get up there unless they're jumping on the laundry and then jumping over there to it. But that's a long ass jump.
I'm convinced that Callie only will go after it because it still has my smell on it, and she does not like me.
She's turned into the lazy one. Percy's the only one that's active anymore. Kelly just lays in the window. She comes out to eat. She poke her head out and meow when she wants to be petted. Meow! She does that fully wide mouth meow. Meow! Meow! She's like, you're home, I want fat and shoulder time. Okay, I'm good, put me down. Going back to my window. I made her a little bed up on top of the bookshelf, granny bookshelf out of pillowcases. And she'll go up there and lay, but I turned the fan on, and now I think it's like cold on her for sometimes. So at nighttime she'll lay in the window. She'll lay in there in the daytime when it's hot. Sometimes I think there's like other animals out there and they're just fucking with them.
Oh.
Like, hey, you're outside, look shitty out there.
Look at you. Oh, I'm in the air conditioning. You're not.
You just out there out back of the bus and shit, huh?
There was a... Huh?
The kids gave me one of them, the work kids gave me one of them, little disposable v.Pi pens things.
Oh yeah,
with the little fried FRYD things. And yesterday they brought some cocaine. And then there was nothing to do. And I'm like, no! This is horrible. It was good too. Yeah, he's like, go in there, just hit a fat line. It's pretty good. Just don't spill it. I got some more. I'm like, okay. If it's free, it's for me. I went in there and railed a fat one, boy. I tell you what, I took like half of what he had in the bill. Just fucking. Oh God. Oh. Ah. Oh. That is that's it's kind of strong there. I come out fucking sweating and shit, like, let's go do some stuff, I guess, alright. And then we get down there and it's like fucking watching the pump run. It's not doing nothing. They won't let me, I'm like, I'll just dam it up. We can't dam it up. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, I can. We've done every other one like that. Well, you're not supposed to. I'm like, yeah, well, walk away, and by the time you come back, I'll have it done. He's like, I can't. Todd's coming and doing something with the GPS, and I had to talk to fucking Todd. Which he is like really happy with me lately, and it's like complimentary and like proud and tells me like thank you.
You reckon you
God,
should be worried?
I'm kind of like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you sick? Are you dying? Do you have cancer? You want to talk about it or something? Kind of got me worried here, bud. I don't know, I think it's where his kids, his little girl's better. When she was first born, they was worried about her for a long time. They thought she wasn't gonna make it. She had something, I can't remember what it was. She stayed in the hospital for a long time. And his wife's like a chief head nurse at whatever hospital they had her at. He's like, I told him I thought about selling my truck to Jesus, and he's like, what are you selling it for? Like, I can't afford it. I can't afford to drive up here to the motherfucker every day. The rear end's trying to slip on me, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, what are you trying to get out of it? Like, I'd like to get 8. It's worth 12. I looked it up on Blue Book. I gave you 5. Those aren't the same numbers. I don't know where you got.
Those are nowhere near the numbers I just
I
said.
don't know where you got your math from, but that's not that's not the same at all. Just so you know. Chavo offered me 6. Mason offered me 8. And if Chavo doesn't get it, I'll take that 8 happily. But honestly, I really don't want to sell it. And I'm not committed to selling it just yet.
I was gonna say, you'll have like enough money left over to both pay off all your junk and like, you know, in case if you get a car where it has funky stuff with it too, that you can afford fixes for that, right?
Well, I'll have enough to not have payments on a car. I'll be able to, I mean, $2,500 car, I'm just driving it back and forth to work. It's not like I'm fucking taking it on road trips or...
Yeah, but a $2,500 car in today's day and age of money is kind of a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but that's all I'm looking for. Something I change oil. I don't want nothing fancier that costs a lot.
Well, no,
That's
what
the
I'm talking
point.
about when it has, you know, transmission trouble or you know, like your truck is having.
That's what Poop was saying. It was like, you've already fixed this and that on it. I mean, it's one more thing. You'd be better off to keep it rather than try to fucking get something else and have to worry about the same shit down the road and have payments. And most likely I won't have payments. And Mama said she can make them if they're like $150, $100 a month or something. But that's what I'm paying probation anyway, $153 a month. So there's a payment. You know, insurance will be the same. It renews.
Well, if your mama said
month.
that she'd pay a car payment that was $150 something a month, just have her pay your probation.
Well, she told me to ask how much it was if I paid it all. I forgot. But I did talk her into letting me do my DUI school a month later than she wanted, because I do have the entire 10 months to do it. I don't know why she wants it done fucking immediately. Ow!
Because she wants to complete her paperwork so she can do less of her job.
Pretty much.
Is there any interest or anything that's associated with your county fees?
With my what?
With your whatever the DUI junk that you have to pay off, is there any interest associated with it?
Every month that I am on probation, yes, it costs me a probation fee to be monitored. It's like $48.
Okay. So are you going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Are you going to be punished if you pay it off early?
No.
Because some institutions will do that because they want all that interest that's paid out with it. They'll penalize you if you pay it off early.
I don't get early payoff. It's actually they want me to pay it off early so I can go on non-report. And she doesn't have to deal with me, and they don't get their money, but it's already included, part of it in the fine. It's a government scam. They're all getting their money. Don't let them fool you. They're all got a hand in it. That's why they make you do all the shit. It's like the DUI school gets the largest chunk of the money for DUI school, but then there's a part that the county gets, a part that the state gets, a part that the fucking court gets, and a part that any probationary that you would have had that asked you to do it gets. Probationer, or E. I think I'm the E and it's the R. You know what I mean. Everybody has a hand in it. That's why they like to do it. It's all about the money.
Speaking of everyone having a hand in it, I have a very, I have a very memorable, very recognizable face. A lot of people come up to me and say, I feel like I recognize you from somewhere, but I don't know you. I have a very familiar face. That's what I'm looking for. So I think I should just be completely fucking mean whenever someone does that in public. Because that happened at Deanna's graduation. One of the teachers said, do I know you from somewhere? I feel like I recognize you. You look really familiar. And at that point, I could have said, oh yeah, you were at the Dayton Swingers Convention last month.
You're supposed to ask him, wait, what was your husband's name?
What was your
Oh
name?
yeah.
Oh, this is what you
Yeah,
look
so
like without cum all
Stan.
over your face.
I gotcha. Wait, what? Nothing.
Were you the one who shoved that entire yam in your asshole? I thought I
I
recognized
thought
you.
I recognized you. How'd you get that out, by the way?
Did you shit that out? Did you have to, like, go get the forceps? So I'm not one, I mean, you know, understand this, you know this. I'm not one to ask for help. If I can...
Yeah, I know that one all too well.
If I can especially not ask for help when it comes to my parents, I won't, because I both don't want to feel like, A, a burden, and B,
Yeah.
I don't want anything to be held over my head
Nope.
at any point in the future. But Dad and Carrie keep absolutely bitching that they won't let me help them, or they won't let me...
You know, it says that to me.
They won't let them help me with anything.
Yeah, you won't let them help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who does that to me? My stalker. She's like, I'm just here trying to be your friend and help you, and you just never will let me help. I'm like, bitch, I didn't ask you. When I ask, I will let you. Until then, I don't need you. That's the whole point of, you know, doing it myself. If I couldn't, I would ask. But since I can, I'm not.
So, yesterday they were getting furniture and they gave me a call and they're like, hey, do you need any... We're getting new furniture, do you need any, like, hand-me-downs or anything? I was like, no, I've got some
Sure.
stuff here, but thank you. Well, because they're all the way in fucking Georgia.
Yes, ship it. Send movers to bring it inside too.
But, I said, no, I've got stuff here and I'm good with what I've got and I don't have a whole lot of room that I can get a whole bunch of new stuff if I wanted to. Oh, okay. You don't really ask for help with much of anything. You don't really let us help you. And it's like, yeah. So I was raised by mama. Yeah. Strong, independent woman archetype. You know that woman that you made into a single mama? That single mama raised me and then made me stubborn as a motherfucker? This is because of you. Just because you had to be fucking around when you was a young adult. You couldn't just keep the same thing-a-lang in your fucking pants. Couldn't keep yourself from fucking strippers and shit. But,
Your lure was too much.
I've thought about, you know, if I do go into a tattoo apprenticeship, they would be there if I needed money because they would give me money if I asked for it, but I don't want that hanging over my head. Because it could purely just be like one-time transactional gift. Don't say anything about it, don't think about it, just here you go. But I'm gonna feel like that I owe them something back.
Why I hate asking mama for money. And I end up having to, like, almost every fucking week. I just can't catch up. If I could ever catch up, I was talking to Poop about it yesterday. I'd probably be okay. It's just trying. I got behind.
Yes.
And every time I go to catch up, something else happens.
You got behind one single time,
Mm-hmm.
and then a whole bunch of fuck shit happens.
Pretty much.
And now you can't catch up at all.
Nope. Pretty much. Every time I'm about to get caught up, there's something else to slap me back in place. No. You get back down there in that hole where they want you. I don't wanna. Too bad.
That's too damn bad. You keep digging.
Thank you for it one day.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. He's like, I mean, you make more than I do. I'm like, I actually don't. He gets way more out.
Does he still work for Joe?
Yeah.
Really?
They work damn near every Saturday, and they work from like 5 a.m. to fucking like 5, 6 p.m. Well, my clock don't start till 7, and I gotta drive all the way to the fucking job. You just gotta meet Joe like 10 minutes up the road from the house. He's like, well, you make $5 more an hour than I do. I was like, yeah, but I also got 27 hours, 2 weeks straight, $400-something paycheck. This week I did all right. It was like 880. But for the other 2 weeks, I so far goddamn behind. It took all I had just to catch up. And then next week, rent's due again. I'll be right back in place where I was. That shit getting old. What I really need is my little credit card back, or just add a little credit card. One that ain't got like maybe a $300 balance on $500.
You could get a secured card, maybe.
Well, yeah, but that means I got to put money into it. I can get a card. They send me offers all the time. It's gonna be high ass interest, but
my experience with a secured card, with Capital One secured card, is that you put a one-time down payment down of like $250, and then you had a very small limit, but you still paid on it like a regular credit card. And then after like a year or two, it becomes an unsecured card, and then you receive your deposit back.
oh, that's not bad. I might handle that.
And then I want to say like 2 years after that, I had an offer to upgrade that to the Quicksilver, which I already had the Quicksilver, which is 1.5% back on everything.
That's the one I used to have. Capital One's Quicksilver.
It's not the Discover bullshit where it's you get this amount of points back on this day based on what you get here, or blah 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 blah, and it's like you get this back on everything. My bank has a points card that I might look into, because I think it's like 3% on gas, 2% on groceries, and then 1.5% on entertainment. There's something somewhere that's like 0.5% to make up for something, I'm sure.
How do I get up there?
I've just been using straight cash for the past week or two, because when I withdrew, $450 for that gun show, that wasn't nearly enough. And my credit card bill was fat as fuck. So I said, well, I've got a bunch of cash that I can spend instead of putting more on that credit card.
way up, but there's a bobblehead up there.
I got 203 on me. I also want to go to that Racer's Edge place because they have a bunch of used saddlebags. And there's people that have used saddlebags on Facebook, but some of these used saddlebags are 20 to 40 bucks, depending on, what's the word I'm looking for?
Wiener?
No. No, that's the thing I'm looking for, not the word.
Close.
Quality? No.
Oh,
Condition, depending on the condition of the bag. So, they have both the hard shell and the leather ones. I want a leather one. I don't really like how the hard shells look. I think I would be better off measuring the bolt distance on the racks and taking that down there in case if there's any like jackets or anything that I like.
Found another bubbly head.
Oh, there's another one of these episodes of the Murdered People show, or channel at least. And it was about a 18-year-old girl that was kidnapped outside of a Walmart. Like, they have it on camera and everything. But every time that they called the sheriff about not hearing from her for 2 days, they said, well, we're not going to file anything because 18-year-olds run off all the time. And then when they showed the sheriff the footage, the sheriff said, well, there's nothing that really indicates that, you know, she was kidnapped because the guy got in the car and left. Even though it was her car, it was where she parked every day. It was where her manager, multiple co-workers, and her brother confirmed that she parks in that spot every day, and that's the car that she drives, and she was in the car. After dude spent 5 minutes across the parking lot staring at the car and forcing himself in the driver's seat and then taking off with it fast as fuck. The sheriff office still didn't report anything after that. It'd been 3 or 4 days by then. And then at the end of the 4th day, the son couldn't find her, or the brother couldn't find her. So he resorted to calling his parents, who worked for the FBI. And they were currently working in Africa, of all places, which is kind of weird because FBI born country, I don't fucking know. So then they came over, and then the sheriff's office started doing some shit about it.
They're like, oh shit.
Oh shit. So if you think you're having a bad day at work, imagine just, you know, jacking off at your desk or whatever, and then a 3-letter agency person comes in and says, all right, who didn't file a report on 2 separate occasions?
Everybody free. Nobody move. I found another whole set of T-45 armor, except now I need frames. I don't have any frames for anything. I don't necessarily need a T-45, I already have one of those, but I need one for that Hellfire. What up, Bosco? You find the other door? Found a strength bobblehead though. That's cool. Now I need to get out of here. Pull my junk wear off. My extra 25
I know
pounds
why
to
he
carry
wouldn't. And I know that he had the chance to do it before, but he didn't do it. It'd be really cool if Trump put us back on the gold standard.
Fucking Biden just fucking tanked that goddamn.
I'm surprised he didn't shit himself. I'm very surprised he didn't shit himself. They had to keep waking him up at his podium and like keep wiggling his fucking flashcard at him though or whatever.
Like, wow. What happened? Where am I?
Trump said, I don't know what he said and I don't think he knows what he said.
Don't have the card.
Move your little gray noggin, turd head.
Well, wasn't supposed to work, but they called and said, hey, do you want to work? Not really, but sure. It's so fucking humid though.
That's why I stay my
Barely
fit
walked
at home.
outside. It says it's only 75 degrees, but the fucking humidity, man. I'm already fucking pouring sweat just walking in the truck.
I wouldn't have had no air running roller all day. I mean, it's got a canopy. But, nah. Not to mention Floridians. So, I said, nah. Where am I, the mass fusion building? Them was some good eggs. Oh, my leg.
I think I might stop at the damn Burger Kings to get me one of those burritos. Meow.
Ow. I stepped on this kid. Fucking height. Makes the ice water.
Oh, there was one of these where a dude, kind of kidnapped his transient girlfriend, held her hostage in his home, for like months, and like made her walk around naked all day. She opened a door for someone who knocked, and woman didn't see nothing, but he didn't like it, so he like upped the ante on it, and like the beatings got worse. What did he do at one point? He resolved that he couldn't trust her, but he loved her too much to let her go. So he choked her out, and then like choked her to death, killed her, like actually killed her. And then waited 5 minutes, and then resuscitated her. She came back to life somehow. Brain dead. Completely in all its entirety.
3
brain
minutes.
dead.
Only takes 3 minutes.
Brain dead. And what he did with this body was he kept it alive over 2 weeks. And he would just torture it. He would pour boiling ass water on it. He said he poured a boiling water on it that was hot enough that her skin just shriveled and melted away when he poured it on her feet. Got no reaction, started hitting her with shit, started tasing her, started like electrocuting her in the bathtub, got no response out of it. Still alive, like her body's still living somehow. Of course, you know, sexual deviance ensues. He was telling all of the people in jail all of this horrendous, terrible, horrible shit, to where everyone in his cell filed a complaint and talked about what he did.
Like,
and
bro, you gotta get this
somehow,
dude out of our cell. He's fucking psychotic. Like, I don't feel safety for myself in prison right now.
Somehow, he has neither been killed in prison or given a death sentence. I don't know how that's happened. I don't know how he gets life with parole for basically making a sex doll out of a brain-dead human being.
Living person. Jesus.
So that's really cool that tax dollars are keeping someone like that alive.
You okay there, clumsy thing? You jumped in the back of my elbow with her forehead. Just slap. So I got a perception one, a repair one, lockpicking, speech, intelligence, and strength bobbleheads. I'm almost halfway. Dog, hold still. Hold still.
Hey.
I thought about trying to pick like a humanoid or human companion.
Huh.
Hey.
After all these...
But I like my dog. I've grown accustomed to him. Because if, for that minute where I had, what's her name? She was like making things. But I feel like I'd have to give them weapons and shit too.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough to make multiple weapons. Huh.
I mean, I don't know what happened to my nephew, but, you know, I was asleep, I was tossing and turning, I woke up and he was dead, floating in the tub. I mean, maybe he drowned an hour before that, I don't know. Okay.
That's probably
I
what
feel
happened.
like you should
Yeah,
have a
probably did.
lawyer here. The floor's really slippery in the bathroom. So I think he slipped on the floor and fell in the tub of water and drowned.
Probably. That's probably what happened. Completely.
And she says because he had a bunch of, like, abrasions on his head. I need you to sign all these rights. Do you understand all of those? I understand one. Get me a lawyer.
Fantastic.
I mean, if I didn't kill no one, and if I'm, you know, under questioning by police for the killing of someone, I think I'm gonna find a way to figure out how to afford that lawyer. I'm probably gonna go, you know, try to stay away from the appointed lawyers as much as I can.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
Violence, screaming, plundering, killing, looting.
So there's my Enclave Hellfire Mark V. I need to put that suit on something. On one of these frames. I also have a whole Raider set and a whole fucking T-45 set. God damn it. And I have fucking 6 complete sets. I don't know which one I want to take apart. I got a 51. What is this one's mixed? Or is that my 60? I think that's my 67. There's a 45E. 45E with a... Well, that's a mixed set. T45E calibrated prism. That was my prism set. T51E. I guess I could give up this Raider suit. It's just kind of base, but there's my titanium 60. It needs some stuff. It's a mixed suit. I need another frame. I'm not giving up my XO2.
Huh?
My Red Devil XO2. I'm not giving that up. I love that one. It's my favorite one. I can buy another frame, but it's like $3,000. I could bury Mentats it and probably get a bit off of it, but
Don't you have a bunch of like tape that you're trying to sell? Like water? Sell a bunch of water.
I mean, I have, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could sell stuff and like get it, but I kind
Do that.
of, I might. Bullets I can sell. Jet and shit like that. I could stop breaking down some of these weapons and sell them, but they're really not worth as much as you would think. I kind of don't care for that at all. There's a shitload of Nuka-Cola Quantums I could sell. Plasma grenades and mines. Oh, I need to pull the rest of that. I mean, like, these refreshing beverages are worth a lot too. I kind of want to wait to sell things until I get the perk, you know, where everything's worth more. I could sell these T45 parts. Trish's no. Oh yeah, I haven't done the rest of it. I always sell this wedding ring too. Stop carrying around 210 pounds worth of shit all the time.
Good job trying to resuscitate your dead nephew. Bye bye.
tough now, but they'll get better.
Yeah? I want to trade a few things. Go ahead.
Yeah?
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure.
Oh, store's not open yet? What time? Oh, 6:37. Okay, you don't open until 9.
Seems to be growing well.
Cycle gear delivery confirmation. Hello, we're reaching out to you to make sure that that you received your package. We see it was delivered. Yes, it was delivered like 2 weeks ago. Thank you.
A little behind on that there, bud.
Ain't looking for trouble.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope, and if I am. I got a fuck ton of blood leaves.
Yes, I just gave this guy $25 to buy me a crystal meth, and he ran in his house, didn't come out.
Okay, do you know this guy's name?
Yeah.
Okay, what do he look like?
He's black, he has on a blue cap and hoodie.
Tell me what you look like. What are you wearing?
I have on cowboy boots, shorts, and a red t-shirt, and I'm using the cover as an umbrella.
All right, we'll get somebody else to you, okay?
Hey, what in tarnation's going on? Someone robbed you?
Black dude said that he know where to get some ice from, and she said that she likes smoking, so because I'm trying to show her a good time, as I was going to my pocket to get dude money.
You guys were going to buy drugs?
Yeah, don't lie to this man. Yes,
I was gonna get her high so I could fuck her.
I'm not getting no pussy, and I don't got no drugs for her, so I'm super pissed.
You know you gotta be able to help you get your money back, or your drugs, or anything like that.
I just want something to happen.
Are you positive it was that house? Because I was just in there, walked around. There's 2 old guys that live there, and they said they didn't have anyone run into their house.
I know it's kind of a silly thing to say, but probably ixnay on Ugg drays there for a while. Maybe find a way to attract women that don't need acquired such a taste. Yes, I love you too.
Well, so they get you some kind of disease that you can't shake off.
Please check with us.
I bought drugs from this guy. I gave this guy $25 for crystal, $25 for crystal meth, and he ran in his house and didn't come out. I'm trying to get this woman high so I can get some pussy.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think
The
straight.
cop is chill. He's like, maybe just don't do that anymore.
Maybe you just ixnay on the Uggs tray.
It's a simple.
What in tarnation is going on here?
Got a dangerous look about it. You ain't here for me.
I'm trying to get this bitch high so I can fuck her.
What are you doing?
Don't lie to this man. Yes, we were trying to buy drugs.
I think you are supposed to lie. Pretty sure, as a matter of fact.
I'm pretty sure telling her to shut up and then saying, yes, officer, I was trying to buy drugs for this woman is gonna get you absolutely no pussy now.
Yeah.
Seems to be growing well.
It's like, it's not what it looks like. I'm just trying to get her really high on meth so I can fuck.
Yes.
That's exactly what it looks like? Oh. Well, then it's exactly what you think. Maybe could I get some out of like the evidence locker or something? Maybe you might have some I could get.
You have anything in the back of the car you were taking to the station? Look, dude, come on, help me out.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm going through a divorce. Come on, help a brother out.
I mean, you can see she's not that pretty. I just gotta get a little photo up, and then it'll be good enough, I guess.
Huh?
I don't actually want you to 4 corn and 2 potatoes. Did I not put a trap here? I guess I did. I thought I did. I did. And it's got a Brahmin in it. Cool. I forgot about that. Yeah, how much water is it? 107 water. Purified water. That doesn't count what's in all the workshops, that's just why. These gourds and melons, God, I got ungodly amounts of those. Go with this Brahmin out. Reset the trap. Cool. Now I got a new Brahmin. Failed. Help defend 10 Pines Bluff. How many goddamn... Why do they need my help? They got fucking 60 goddamn machine guns sitting around that bitch. And nobody ever said go help them either. That's kind of fucked up. I might have helped had it been brought to my attention. Probably not, but...
Where's Jackoff McGee to tell you that another settlement needs your help?
At the sanctuary. Fucking all.
Seems to be growing
Walking
well.
around pointing his gun at walls. Like they're about to attack him. I did tell you I killed a guy that claimed he was him, didn't I? It was just some dude wandering out in town somewhere. And he's like, it's me, Preston Garvey. And I'm like, no it's not.
No, it's not.
I know
Bang.
Preston Garvey. And he's like, oh shit, and he tried to run away. So I shot him. A lot, and he died. I left him dead.
Just shoot him one time, he's like laying out bleeding in the middle of town. I'm like, no! No! Begging for his life, all pathetic.
Don't you just goddamn leave me here. Yeah, probably. Just gonna do that, so you'll be fine. Is that generator running? Looks like it is. Are the lights on in here? Yeah, I hear it running out there. Okay, so that one's working. Speaking of 10 Pines, that's where we're going. Uh-oh, their happiness went down. What are they gonna do? People leave? New ones will come. It's gonna stay full. They can't die. You for real have all the defense in the world. How did you not? And it's a small little tiny thing. Little place. Like.
Yeah.
Nah.
So much careful. That place is nothing but trouble.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
My back hurts, my feet hurts, everything hurts.
Everybody else is at like 80 and 80 something, 90% happy and good. I don't know why fucking Tin Pine is at 60 something. I guess I could pull some of those towers and build them some more.
Put some more bitches in there.
I think I'm gonna take the towers down and put up some guns. Matter of fact.
Yes?
A pleasure to see you.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest
Seems to be growing well.
I'm up for 11. Holy shit. I need 11 potatoes and 11 corns apparently. And I'll put the last 2 away.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
We're asking. We got an interview from the mother, and we're using a still image because her internet connection is too unstable. The first 30 seconds, she immediately starts talking about an Eminem song, and then here comes the holy grail of audio, the fire alarm chirp in the background, the smoke alarm chirp.
Diamond's as honest work gets.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Oh, the store. What time is it? It's close already. Where does it say time on the map? 8:54. You got 5 more minutes. Get your motherfucking ass. Sorry, motherfucker. I'm gonna go back and pull some. I'm getting some more defense. Maybe that'll make them shut up. Be happier. Do it now.
Hello, this is your Wasteland Savior mandated happy hour. Be happy or else.
Smiles real big. I can't wait to use my fucking flaming baseball launcher. See, where's my bag of fertilizer? It keeps stealing my bags of fertilizer. I'm just gonna quit buying them. I don't know why it does that. It's just a bag of fertilizer. And my things are still glowing, which is not correct either. But I broke something somewhere. I thought I had fixed it, but apparently not.
Apparently you didn't.
How about a bit of good news? If you haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true, and not just something Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people who are totally not me. Well, they thought he might be dead or destroyed. Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk. Like, ever. Johnny Mercer is up next.
9, 7, 16.
The song's all that great, really, but some people dig it.
28 minus 16 is 12. 16 plastic and 12 steel. Oh.
Seems to be growing well.
4. There's another cage. That'll do. Not sure where I'll put that. I'll figure something out. I think I have one in the settlement.
you have. There's lead in it. I don't have anything to shoot through it. Steel There you go. Make some 305 shots. Or some 5mm rounds.
I have an entire movie of snaps to open from Ducky.
What? She got a bunch of good news from the doctor, what she said. Whew. Almost died. Kids, I still have 9 fertilizers.
Wynonie Harris. So, some recent activity in here in Diamond City that you might want to know about. I've heard, I mean, it seems that Nick Valentine is looking into some former residents of Diamond City. There was a house it was in the West Stands, and there was a guy and a kid living there, and they didn't really bother anyone, but, well, I guess maybe there was something funny about the whole thing, and I mean weird funny, not haha funny. I mean, I saw the guy, and he looked, sort of scary, but, well, I don't really know much more than that, but, I guess if you see that guy, or that kid that was living with him, you should tell Nick, or the guards, or maybe both. So, this,
next one. I mean, you make a song called Rocket 69, and I just can't.
How come this? Oh, 'cause they're all broke. So they don't weigh anything when they're all fucking broke. I see. So can I repair? Are they in here? No, they're not. I have to pick them up. Doesn't make any sense. Damn. I'm dying.
You know, forensics have come so far. How many people that are on death row are actually, like, the wrong suspect?
Cases that already closed, not being reopened. Never know. Now will we? Never know.
Because, like, we have a tendency to put people on death row for, like, a decade.
Yeah.
And then just leave them there. And then... Like, there's a whole thing about, like, oh, you have to be humane about it, blah, 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 blah. I'll tell you what's a humane way to go about it. Go up behind them. You real quiet. They don't know what you're there. Bang! Back of the head. did.
Yep.
Better than wasting, taxpayer dollars is on keeping motherfuckers alive. They're supposed to be, killed anyhow.
Yep. But hey, what do you do?
I think we should send another $10 billion to Russia about it, or Ukraine about it.
Yeah, probably so.
It goes to fucking Russia anyhow. It gets there.
One way or another.
I'm surprised that, Trump didn't bring up all that money laundering in that their debate.
Biden had the whole
Trump
thing
went
fixed.
Easy on him.
That's because they had it fixed where he had no choice, or else Biden wouldn't accept the debate. Trump could only talk about these certain things. He could only fucking ask the questions that were on the prompt. That his team had to have complete fucking access to all the different teleprompters, and he had to have extra time to answer everything. They basically scripted the entire thing.
Well, no, she cut off Biden quite a few times. That might have been when he was getting into more of his geriatric tangents, but, I mean, still.
When he wasn't answering the questions. He was just going on about other shit that didn't matter. Let me tell you a story about when I was 7 and my uncle had touched me and my aunt came in and
let me tell you a story about my son, who's not a loser, who's not a coward. He died of cancer in Iraq. He was a soldier. He died. What were we talking about?
Wait, what? Where am I right now? High-speed shredding minigun.
Jesus.
Maximum capacity huge napalmer. Muzzled quad barrel missile launcher. Night vision 6 crank laser musket.
Ultra big mega fuck you machine.
Basically. Ported high capacity heavy napalmer. That's a different kind though. That's that one that what's the paint you can put on everything? Recoil compensated syringer sniper rifle. Resolute Maximus improved automatic plasma rifle, I think. Spiked aluminum rolling pin.
We just decided to give it anime names, and we felt like we just gave it enough names until it felt like enough, and then we said, alright, we're done.
was like, I could change the names, but I kind of like the big, long fucking, what the fuck is this thing? I
Could you
suppose I could
imagine if
sell
you,
some of
like...
this legendary armor that I'm not gonna wear either, but I'm gonna...
Could you imagine if, like, you know, father, son working on something in the garage in the wasteland, he's like, son, will you, will you get me my chambered recoil compensated shredding immolating 3/4?
I have a bunch of Nuka-Cola I could sell too. But I think that'll be good for now.
Nuka-Cola.
Oh, I have to wait for the store to open.
I'm hungry. I need to get ready to go. And then I need to go get some food.
I kind of don't want to sell the T-45 stuff.
This dragon's getting kind of done. The scales are going to take fucking forever.
Oh, you can't even change any of that.
Ducky showed that picture of that eyeball to her mama, and her mama said that it looked like a cooter.
That's what I thought too.
And that gave me an idea of like a baby skull being born out of a cooter. That sounds pretty fucking metal. I might do that one later. Shit.
That's
Oh. Hi there, my boo bear. Being all lovey-dovey. Hello there. It's like you heard me say that I need to get ready to go. And you were like, Look at my lovey-dovey, my baby. Who's my baby girl? Who's my baby girl? Who's my baby girl? You stepping all up in my workspace, boo? Yeah.
Oh, I guess I have to have them on my person.
My wheel cuddle bug. My wheel cuddle bug.
What have I told you about my tables?
I told you on many an occasion about getting up on this table. You don't listen.
Get off in front of the TV, shithead.
No, I do, I won't. No.
Enclave, that's the place I was referring to earlier.
Wait, Enclave fucking died?
Huh?
Enclave fucking died?
No, that's where the set is from. That I'm in. So Enclave Mark V, Hellfire.
I thought you meant Enclave was the one settlement that died earlier. I was gonna say, how the fuck?
No. What's his name said that was the best suit there was. Get your little self down from in front of the TV. Get your little claw out of the fucking top of my foot.
She's over here making love kneadings into my thighs. My bare ass thighs. With her claws and her paws. I'm doing this as a form of affection. It fucking hurts.
Yeah, I know. Fucking. This little shithead likes to sit on my chest when I'm in the bed watching fucking movies and do the same thing. Let me just claw at you, fucking. Isn't that great? Don't you like that? That's how I show you I love you. I hurt you. Like, yeah, you and everybody else that ever loved me. How about that?
Are you drooling? Why are you drooling? She does that. Her nose runs when she gets really affectionate. I don't know why.
All that purring, yeah.
Okay, I need to get ready to go. Bye.
Okay, bye. Ah. Accelerators. Yeah, accelerators. Not the T-45 set. I'll keep that. I suppose. Honestly, I would keep them. Yeah. The fuck? I just put back that need. close to the water. Chest. So something chest. Yeah, something chest. Deep pocket. I think that's it. That was a sharp pole coming on. That was it. Polished debug on that's the one. It's out. That was it. This one cruising me too. It's not this. Okay. Chopping that meat. Die a little bit. What silly one? Getting your nails into my leg, that shit hurts. You little
Yeah?
shithead.
Carla, need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I got.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Get down. Down. What'd I say? I meant that sort of fast hill, yeah. I think that bought a bit. Who had the frame?
I may sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
Let's see what you have.
Just don't call it junk.
Awesome, I want to be cool. Oh, that looks kind of cool. My eyeballs. What's it called? Pooh Hills. Miss Ma'am, get down.
We got small arm.
There it is, Arturo. Arturo has
Arms, long arms, ammunition. If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle.
I'll take a look. Sure.
I thought he had a bird and just not. I said, look at the wrong name. Oh, he's got that big boy. I won't let you. Power armor, right, there we go. Oh, wait. But first, my mentats.
Hey, Arturo.
Got some great stuff, if you're into.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Self-defense.
Thing called that shoots the two. Sell a whole bunch of bullets. Nice.
Diamond City Surplus. Everything you need.
Nice dog.
Yeah. Got a new one. One titanium. actually have copper. I think I need lead with the copper.
Hope you ain't one of them.
Seems to be growing
You're
well.
spying.
Hi. He did. Strange. Thought she abandoned us for all points and purposes. Actually, I'm still on the Discord. She sent a message out earlier or something like that. I saw. He laughed. Cause it was.
Just another day in the Commonwealth, am I right? Right? That's the worst thing about asking
So. I got a Hellfire Mark V suit that I put together. I bought a frame. And I bought a fucking big boy. It's a fucking... It's a mini nuke that shoots 2. I'm gonna go fuck with it in a minute. Well.
What are you building? Hello, man. Oh, that's the first one. A what? Cup of tea. Completely did. Me? Why? What did I do? What the fuck did I do?
That's what you just said a minute ago. That's what you just said saying a minute ago. I'm making lots of bullets. And I put more cages up. Oh. That's the first. Oh! Great fight. Just walk into her party and go straight for the fucking jugular. Oh, sorry. Sucks. Yeah, alright. Okay. That's cool. Now. Okay, bye. Did you say daddy issues? We all know your dad didn't love you. It's quite alright. But I'm the bad guy for some reason? Why do I always get this shit? Pretty much. Like, get the black guy. Fuck it. He's got color on him. Another darky with a crime problem. Who'd have guessed? Jesus Christ, ruthless prick. They grow up so fast.
Seems to be growing well.
I don't like him because how he is as a person. I don't give a shit what he does. If he goes home and covers himself in Vaseline and jerks off in the tub, that has no fucking effect on me whatsoever. That's his weird problem. I don't give a fuck. What I care about is the fact that I can pay my goddamn bills versus the fact that I fucking can't. You can't even vote. Oh, did you just turn 18 or about to? Okay.
Seems to be growing well.
Yes?
She did, Brian. Yeah, they don't generally like to. They don't generally like to be proven wrong. That's why the Democrat symbol's a donkey. I would believe it.
Yeah.
I talked to Brian a lot about it. It was really, she just fucking. She definitely come from some trauma somewhere. There was a big somebody for many years made her feel absolutely worthless to the point that she will not take any meaning of feeling any kind of wrong or bad or anything of the sort anymore. She just can't. She'll fucking fight it, anything she can, and get away. She will just fight that shit tooth and nail to get the fuck out of it. And not even do it. You definitely went straight jugular and you know, I'm being nice about it. I'm at least being nice about it. May God have mercy on thy soul. For I will not. You were having too much fun. Why is one of my water things broke? Huh? Yeah, I know, I heard it.
work to do. Can't talk now.
Yeah. You're a good boy. What we doing? What? What is it? What? She slept with her chin on my fucking forearm while I was sleeping all the time. She just had her chin sitting there asleep. I got a picture I'll send you. Bless her little heart.
Would you like me to go with you?
Seems to be growing well.
Well, aren't we about to have some fun? Yes.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Can't remember the last time you had clean fingernails.
I just want to trade a few things.
Yeah, how am I the fucking asshole? I mean, I am, but damn, man. That's all she's ever known, more likely. That's all she knows. Get down, Miss Ma'am. I'm gonna get a bag of rocks and start throwing at you. Get down. Now. Twat. Cause you're stupid. little dog. They only give you one bad day. I think you do. Get him now. I just went to work and it rained and I came home. Huh? What? Yeah, but it started. We left at like 2. It didn't start till like 11:30 or 11 or something like that. We went to lunch.
Okay, then. You keep doing what you're doing. Seems to be working for you. Yes, sir.
Nah. Oh, I think I know that guy. what I'm saying. He'd already had that. I'm comfortable with my body and my sexuality.
Well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. Power noodles. Our chef only says one sentence, but that's okay because he only serves one thing. Do you know someone who gambles? Then maybe this will make you laugh. Or
Hey, what did I do?
Got it. Still kicking? Sweet. No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. Why do they always gotta fight back?
Potatoes. Nothing. She doesn't speak English. I've got dry coffee and coffee and nothing.
You're nothing! Nothing!
Absolutely. I got it. I do. Yeah, that one was definitely the fucking bee's knee. hurt me. She went to the motorcycle place, I think, to look at saddlebags. It's barred from the outside and unlock the bar. There, here we go. Somebody come and took the stuff over. Just caught me a little bitch. Oh, I'm coming out there now, motherfucker. Definitely gonna kill you, like a lot.
What the hell was that?
Like all of the way. Like I'm gonna take the alive right out of you.
This is bullshit. Shook up over nothing.
You're crazy.
I don't know. I don't know.
First mistake, last mistake.
Are they for real? That's kind of cool, because I never did really play it. No, but the controls are so bad and it looks terrible, I just couldn't. Jump. Jump. I want some of those crazy folks. I don't know what that dude was shooting me with, but I was just eating rads.
What you got left in?
That's I don't know what keeps me on that radiation. Oh, she have a radio? Resolute Cavalry radium rifle. Yeah, she has a radium. Oh, I need to fix that one. That one's better than mine. It's mine. I don't think mine did anything particular. Incendiary. Yeah, mine is incendiary calibrated powerful radium rounds. What was the other one that I just picked up? Someone picked up another radium rifle. I don't think it is as good as mine because mine's incendiary. And this one is resolute. Time slows down when chambering the last round, which time slows down for a moment when chambering the final round in the magazine. So like you get a jet effect when you go to shoot the last bullet. So you can make sure you get that good aim on it, basically. But mine does 15 points of fire damage per shot. So this one's not as good as mine. Piss out my ass. Tapes, radics, chocolate, and then who went through my mind? One problem with the radium rifle is when you shoot them, they catch on fire and you can't see what the hell you're shooting at. They've got all the fire on them. Salud.
Nice.
Hunter does 50% more damage against animals. Stop shooting me for a second. Yeah, I'm trying to clear out as I go. Because I'm like a quarry and it's very weird. Like terrain to try to follow. Where the hell's my dog? Oh, he's right there beside me. He's right there somewhere. I can't see him. Look it up to him. What? Oh, I don't know. I never got that far. All I had was my bare hands, and I beat a werewolf to death and then fell off a bridge and was like, nah, I'm good. No. I didn't, I killed it. Yeah, well. No, ma'am. What'd you learn? What'd you learn? I hope it knocks you in the noggin. Shithead. No good and well. You ain't supposed to be up there. I need to go everywhere that I'm not supposed to ever go. I need that in my life. I don't have that in my life. Is it the other button? Ah, yeah, that probably did help, I'd imagine. Ugh. Spray that, that's cheap. What? I don't want to. That's too damn bad. Get back there anyway. Back where they want you. kick him in the dick. I haven't played Dark Souls 2. I only played the first one. No. I only played the first one. Just kind of have. Tis as I was born. I mean, maybe she's born with it, but maybe, just maybe, it's a Maybelline. I did finish up The Boys. Yeah, that's 5 now. I got up to the thing. Your body does need like food. I'm making more food now. I already ate 8 eggs this morning. Now I'm making a fried longer sandwich. I do be liking donuts. Feeding us out fat kids now. Did you say steak? What? Oh? What? What the hell? Oh my good God. It sounds like diabetes in a bite. They found a cure for diabetes. Mm-hmm. Well, like an actual cure. Mm-hmm. Couple weeks back. Oh, some medicine shit. Science stuff. Mm-hmm. But you gotta think. I want to say it was discovered in Dubai. So there it's probably free. Here, they're gonna be like $600,000. We don't take insurance for it. A month for a year. But I don't want to die. That's too bad. They actually figured out how to manufacture organs. Like I started to just think it, and then all of a sudden I realized my mouth was moving as I was thinking. How did I tell her I didn't have any internal monologue at the time? Huh? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Deba? Want Deba? Deba? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get the ball. I thought you were gonna get it. Get the ball. Go get it. Run get it. No? It should be a... You want to really bad, but you just want to lay on the arm of the chair. Look, my drug table is not a damn a boost or a foot pad going anywhere. It's for me. It's not for you, and you're not supposed to be on it. You've been told enough. Now it's on to the beating phase. No, I'm just kidding. I reach over and tap him on the side of the ass cheek, and them motherfuckers like, oh, whoa, what the fuck was that? Run like a motherfucker. Just finger tap, just out of nowhere where they ain't expecting it. Then he went lit. I'm just not gonna comment. Hang on. Why would you not want to say good things about people? Me? Oh, I think I was there too. What do you mean now? We've been doing that.